Hello, welcome to Bay State Horror. I am your host, Colin McKenzie, and this podcast is a mystery/horror podcast. Tonight's play is entitled Death on the Water, a story that takes place in the fictional town of Boothbath, Maine. The characters are Captain Frank Delgado, Commander Colin McDonough, who are in charge of the USS Hawk, a Navy ship stationed in Cuba during the Spanish-American War. Johnny the Lobsterman, a local lobsterman in charge of supplying the town with fresh seafood. Paul Hayward, Ronald Johnson Jr., Connor Williams are the lighthouse operators in charge of the Fin Isle Lighthouse. Mayor Abbey is the mayor, obviously. And then there's the fishing commissioner, Jeffrey Gay, who is in charge of regulating the health and welfare of the seafood. Then you have the two prominent detectives of Patricia Hayward and Robert Kennedy. The setting is Boothbath Bay, Maine, and it takes place between 1899 and 1900. Act 1 is entitled An Eerie Beginning, and it takes place in the Boothbath Bay Community Center and the Atlantic Ocean. The scene begins with a community celebration to celebrate the town's centennial. Hear ye, hear ye. Welcome to the centennial celebration of the founding of Boothbath Bay. Tonight's main course includes scrumptious Maine lobster and scallops, and of course, booze are on the house. The townspeople take their seat at a long banquet table and begin to feast on Maine lobster and scallops. While this is going on, the USS Hawk is traveling up the coast on its way back from Cuba. Commander Colin, when will we reach Boothbath Bay? I need to stop at the general store to load up on rations for our next deployment to the Philippines. Aye, aye, Captain. What mission does President McKinley have for us next? Hope it's not a boring guard duty. Fall in line, Commander. We will do what we are told. We are going on guard duty in the Philippines. I guess it is better than fighting the Spanish Empire. Hell yeah, it is. All we have to do is watch Cuba and protect our economic interests. The sound of seagulls can be heard, signaling land is close. However, Commander Colin notices the Fin Isle Lighthouse is out. Captain, lighthouse is out. This is a dangerous situation, Captain. Slow down. 10 knots. As the USS Hawk enters the fog bank, a clash is heard, and the crew realizes that they collided with the lobster boat and the ship is sinking. Abandoned ship! Both the Hawk and lobster schooner sink to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, leaving 100 sailors and one lobsterman stranded in the frigid cold water. We go back to the party where most of the guests are drunk and are all singing sea shanties. Then the mayor gets a bulletin that the USS Hawk collided with the lobster boat and is sinking. Jeffrey, head down with the paramedics and Coast Guard officers, and if asked by the media, lie and say that it was a tragic accident, that the lighthouse light was not working. If word gets out about this, the operators forgot to turn on the light, my political career will be ruined. While Jeffrey and the Coast Guard head out to search for survivors, most of the USS Hawk crew have perished in the frigid North Atlantic water. Only 3 survive: Captain Frank, Commander Colin, and Johnny the Lobsterman. What in God's name happened? Why was the lighthouse out? I know what happened, lads. The lighthouse operators foolishly forgot to light the light. They were heading to the town celebration at the community center. They shall all pay for their negligence. Ahoy, anyone alive out there? Yes, we are over here. The Coast Guard lift the 3 survivors out of the water and take them back to shore. Once on shore, the 3 survivors are surrounded by the press. According to Mayor Abbey, this was a tragic accident caused by a faulty light wire. Liars! This was due to the 3 incompetent lighthouse operators who failed to turn on the light, and the mayor is a damn liar. She's covering it up, folks. The mayor appears and tells the press that the 3 are delusional, having been in the freezing cold water, and that they need to be taken to the hospital right away. The 3 are taken to Boothbath Bay Medical Center.